Karen Findlay, Scotland head coach, definitely a better performance than last week, but where did you feel the falling down was this week?
The big failing on our part today was not capitalising on the pressure that we put Italy under and bottle retention in the 22. We quite a sustained period of pressure. I think we must have played probably at about 70% of possession in the game, and particularly in the attacking zone. We were in there, we revisited it, and I think I got to about 5-6 turnovers in their 22, which at international rugby you just cannot afford that kind of high level error count, which is a shame because there was so many aspects of the performance were significantly better than last week. We scrummed really well. Our line out was significantly better. We disrupted in both areas, caused massive problems for their number 8, who was one of their key players. Our back row performed a lot better, a huge improvement in work rate right across the team and in terms of our defence. But I mean, Italy scored a try completely against the run of play after us being in their 22, and they ran the whole length of the field and scored, and that was it. That's the only try in the game. So it's really hard on the players because, like I say, from a coaching perspective, a lot of things were significantly improved on from last weekend.
And the conditions were fairly atrocious by the end as well.
Well, I mean, atrocious, and actually I was thinking probably we were best prepared if we played in that blizzard when we had that selection game in the Army back at the beginning of January. But having said that, the conditions that Italy played France in last weekend and the surface that Italy played at home on were significantly worse than that. I mean, there was a bit, it's cold without a shadow of doubt, and we had like a couple of instances of rain in the second half, but nothing like the bad conditions that Italy and France played in last weekend.
And good to see players like Nicky McLeod back on the pitch.
Nicky McLeod came off the bench, made a significant impact. Really pleased about her contribution in the last 20 minutes. That was good. Leanne Neary came off the bench, did likewise. And we asked that our bench this weekend, not just to be happy to be sitting on the bench in the 23, but actually to come off and make an impact. And a few of the substitutions definitely did that, so fair play to them.
And 2 weeks now before we face Ireland.
Yeah.
How are you looking ahead to that one?
Ireland obviously had a fantastic win yesterday, and a huge congratulations to them because it's probably been coming. They're a very good side. They've had a good amount of players, exactly the same as ours, who've gone through an intense sevens programme throughout the summer and done really well in that respect. And they're coming off. They managed to secure an away win in Wales, which they'd never done previously, and now they've secured a huge big win at home against England, and quite convincingly. So it's going to be a massive other big test for us again at home. But looking forward to it because for us at the moment it is about building and looking towards FIRA and trying to go to that competition with a squad that will have amassed some experience and some game time. And the likes of Sarah Law coming on at 9, a wee bit more time today, distribution was good, really well. So we've got to blood those players and make sure by the time we are heading towards FIRA and that competition in Spain in April that we've a squad that have had a good amount of game time each.